Hi, I'm taking User Experience Design 364 with Professor Peterson. I'm having trouble with an assignment he gave us. He suggested that I come and talk with you as the teaching assistant.
Sure, of course. Have a seat. So what's the assignment?
It's the one where I'm supposed to come up with an idea that solves a common problem that users experience when they browse the web or use an app. I need to solve the problem and also increase user satisfaction.
Okay, so the overall objective of the assignment is to design a solution to a typical user experience problem. That means your priority is to decide which problem you want to solve following the design process. Following the design process is the most practical approach to solving a problem. It's crucial that you understand it, so let's start there. The first step in the design process is to identify the problem you want to solve. Let me illustrate. I speak Japanese, right? And sometimes I switch my tablet from English to Japanese so I can browse the internet using Japanese. But the software is badly designed. Even though I've switched to Japanese, I still have to choose Japanese every time I want to do a new search. So I have to select Japanese again before I do a second search, and a third search, and a fourth search, and so on. Otherwise, I end up typing in English rather than Japanese characters. It's not a major UX issue, but it gets frustrating pretty quickly.
Yeah, that kind of software problem drives me crazy.
Exactly. That's the kind of specific problem you might come up with in the first stage of the design process. Identify the problem you want to solve. Okay, so then in the second step, you explore various ways to solve the problem.
So I need to brainstorm solutions.
Right. In my case, I need a solution that will enable me to search the internet in Japanese characters without changing languages every time. After you've brainstormed, the third step is to select one of your ideas. You may want to list the pros and cons of each solution, choose the strongest, and then start working on the design. For this assignment, you'll probably want to draw some diagrams to illustrate the problem and show how your design will solve it. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm taking notes.
Good. Now, once you have a design solution that you like, perhaps a simple software solution that users can look at, your next task is to have people review it and test it. There is no way to guarantee that your solution will work, or that people will use it in the way that you expected, so you need to get feedback. You might be surprised by what users say.
So the next step is getting feedback.
Right. After that, you have a choice. If the feedback from your users is positive, you may decide that your design is finished. In most cases, however, you'll want to make some adjustments in order to improve your solution. I often think of this stage in the process as the redesign stage. After you've made those changes and you have a second version of your design, you do more testing and get more feedback. Again, you either decide your design is good enough or you do additional rounds of improvement and redesign. Okay?
Yeah, this is great. I can already see that following this design process is going to be a huge help. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good luck with the assignment.